Tom Tate. Tom
Hi.
Tate is an avid writer, my helper, supporter, the person who actually does a lot for and using the Blogly also, right?
Right. I love it. It's a great product. So it's a pleasure. Pleasure working with you and Mickey. And Mickey
Yeah.
is
Mickey is a
waking up
part,
over there.
part of the video here, right?
Yes.
So he's one of the member here. And I'm a Gennady Batrakov, and I'm founder of Blogly. And today we're going to talk about, first of all, special deals. The Black Friday is pretty much over. There are a few deals that are still left, and everybody is just finishing up. Usually it's a Cyber Monday. After Cyber Monday, it's another secondary Cyber Tuesday coming up, and usually it's like few
And then,
days after the Black Fridays. Usually this is the most active time for people to spend money. So there's a lot
right.
of money being spent, and I spend a lot. So I bought lots of software. I love it. It's just so addicting, huh?
It is. What did I heard a survey today that like 71% of all the people this survey canvassed are only going to shop online from now on. That's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
we will have a different world after this. COVID is over. It's definitely is gonna change a lot. There's a lot of companies will be change how they operate, and real estate will be probably chopped up. No, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, it's interesting, but it's given everybody a chance to work from home, to use tools like Blogly, and that's some of the stuff that we want to talk about, right?
yeah, you're right. Because actually, the Blogly is one of that's one of the tools that can work for the freelancer or writer or the business owner that are actually focusing on doing something from their home. And what's people focusing from home? Trying to make money, right?
Yes,
It's no matter what you do. I mean, in what kind of business? I mean, the number one goal is make money, right?
that's right. Keep the lights on, the food on the
Exactly.
table. Hey, and then this is probably the best. They used to call a lot of things in the industrial revolution cottage industries, right? Well, we're back to cottage industries, only this time it's
Yeah.
internet powered, not coal powered. So,
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's see there are a few things. So let's start with some. I need to mention right up front. So we do have a discount, which is was at 20%. Today was supposed to be last day, but I think I made some. Whether it was a mistake done on my part, but I actually verified it before I sent. I sent out the mail about the last day of having a discount, but all the links that I had in email was somehow was changed. Was letter M was added? Maybe it was some mobile something. I don't know, but something happened. All the links was not working, so people received the mail, but links was not working, and it's too bad about that. But anyway, I quickly share my screen so I can show
okay.
here what I'm talking about the special discount. So we yet to have a special offer here, but surprise, many people don't understand. This one is icon is actually different. So when you click on that, the actual pop-up will come up. You have the exact. This is our coupon here, and we're only giving a coupon now this time. This is a 20% for extra 2 codes that you can buy. Of course, the number one code you can buy was an Absuma, but it doesn't have to be. You can buy all 3 codes here on in the Blogly. So up to 3 codes you will get into the growth plan. So the professional LTD plan with the 3 codes, it's matching to the growth, and it's actually black and white listed right here, right?
Very cool.
Yeah. Now, if
And so tomorrow only, though, right? I mean,
yeah, tomorrow. So I will extend for 1 more day just because of the email went out. Is totally links are broken, and it's just too bad. So I'm gonna extend 1 more day. So after that, and I just can tell right now that myself, I'm against any kind of code for the business normally, because codes are usually kind of serving not a good thing. I would rather give they try to come up with the best deal on a lifetime deal. Is normally it's already discounted deal. It's just pay one
right.
time. There are no more monthly bills, no more monthly payments. You get this software and a number of software right now on the AppSumo that you can buy. And there's lots of other software. And I just purchased recently myself few pieces of software which I really like. And we can go over quickly of what AppSumo is offering and what is out there and what my personal favorites too.
Sounds good to me. And you've got a couple of new tabs here. The chat's been there, but this other one, we can talk about those later too, because that's about your
yes. Let's talk about this one. This is important. So what we added here, this is one of the also purchased the software that I really like. So here is a feedback button. So first of all, when you click on the feedback, so let me just explain what you can use it for. Originally, if anybody has an issue or need to do something, they actually click on the chat, they chat with me, and I try to be there all the time. I try not to sleep. So and I'm there. People can actually prove it. I'm there as much as I can. Out of 24 hours, I probably sleep 5-6. So this is probably the most. But other than that, I try to be there all the time. I'm working a lot of hours, so I'm staying there. I keeping this open, so I don't hide it. So I'm not saying, I do have some people who also work with me. My team is kind of small, but I have a few people who are actually helping me, but mostly they are developers. But I'm the one who is actually running a kind of front-end show.
Right.
Which is okay. All the small businesses are like that, right?
That's right. Wearing many hats.
Yeah. So I'm trying to wear... I try to wear quite a few hats. So, but let me show what now this feedback can do. It's not just a simple feedback. It's a really cool feature. I just installed it. I love it. So here it is. You click on this one. It comes up this screen. It says screenshot feedback, video feedback, and a general feedback. Let's start from the bottom. General. You just simply click here. You select whether it's suggestion, compliment, or bug, or question. Whatever you think, if you found the bug, you want to report it quickly, you can just say, here's a bug, I want to tell you about it, just simply write it up. You put your face, if you don't like, you put this angry face there, it's fine. We can take it on the chin. So just write it up and just click send. So we'll get it, we'll respond to you. So I'm personally reviewing every email that it comes, every issue that it comes up. Right, so now the second one is really cool, the video feedback.
Yeah, this is
before I get to video, let me now show the screenshot feedback. You get the screenshot feedback. Take a look. Here's a ready for screenshot, but watch this. It just gets the whole page. Now, if I want to now highlight certain things, okay, I can do this. I can say, I can do it like this, or I can do something like that, right? Or I can actually do it like this. Or I can actually go back and say I want to delete this and I just want to do some text. So when I could put in here, I say you see this number 1, whatever I type, it's there. I could say save. Look at this. I'm gonna say here's the second thing I want to complain. You can just put here and say here, like look, this 1 and 2. I want to say here's something wrong. The price is wrong, right?
The price is too low.
Wrong price. Right? You say okay, you say save. After you do this, you click on this check mark, it's saved. It goes directly to us and we just look at this daily, multiple times a day. We will respond, but we also get your exact view what you get and what's your complaining about, right?
Right. Well, that is amazing.
Now, watch this. When you click OK, now you can select. Okay, I say you want to do the suggestion. Great. You want to do the compliment. We take the compliments as well.
Yes,
you just say compliment. Say I like what you have. It's great. I'm gonna use it. So I know exactly what we have good going for us and what we have bad going for us. Now, if you want to do the question, fine. Do the questions. You just pinpointed the issue. What the area you want. And you just see here, the screenshot is here. Now, if you want to now use this one, or you're going to take another one, click OK again. You just do it again and say, okay, I cannot do like this, right? I like that thing. And say, okay, now I can put the text here. I'm going to say again, price is wrong. Okay, now you can just say here like this, send. You click OK. Now it's not there yet. Actually, it's already prepared right here,
Right.
and I got your now notes. All I need to do just say is what you want to say. You can also put your angry face or maybe happy face here.
A happy face.
A happy face. Yeah, let's get away from angry faces. But now say okay. Now you want to say report the bug. Great. Now we got the information exactly what I want to say. You just click send. It's done. Now look at now the third option. Really cool.
Excuse me.
Now go video feedback. Take a look. Video up to 3 minutes. Just remember, it will record up to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Go here now. Take a look. You have this record screen, and you got this going. So now you can actually turn this here. You can turn a video on, record it, and now it will start recording. Actually, it will offer you whether you want to record the full screen or you want to do the application or specific Chrome tab. So if I do the specific just entire screen, I can say share video and say okay, it will be shared also with the video, and I can share. But hold on, let me just do this. I can just remove that, say cancel. Hold on just a second, and then it will record the screen. And because I'm using right now Zoom, so it will not allow me to do that. But other than because I cannot record in two different ways, right? So when I do this, you can just click record and we'll record up to 3 minutes and you done. So we will get the videos and your explanation, what you're going to talk about. So when the video is recorded the same way, you can just decide what is it, suggestion, compliment, bug or question. Just send it to us with your video, and it's like complete understanding of what the problem is, right?
Wow, that really is great customer support. I mean, you have made it easy for people to communicate with you, which in our conversations, I know that's a specific goal that you're always working on. Let's make it, how can we incorporate customers' input and so forth? So that's slick.
Yeah, actually, it's this is one of the also LTDs that I bought recently. Well, if somebody is interested in what is it, let me know. I will tell them where I got it from.
It's a secret.
Let's keep it secret, but I will be open. I'll tell you where I got it from. So no problem. Now let's talk about some issues that actually not these suggestions that was brought up. Yes, we do have some suggestions. One of them was okay, folders. We need folders, right?
Right.
So, do we need folders, Tom?
You know, I think it depends on how people work. I use folders do exist because, as you show there, you have it. And we were talking about that earlier. You can simply filter on a folder, but it is a different, how shall I say, user interface than opening up a file explorer. And I think that's maybe what people are looking for is, oh, I'm accustomed to all my folders and, you know, going through things.
Now, here is the folders structure where I can actually filter all my jobs, all my articles. I can filter by folder here. But it's kind of, it's not really, I mean, it's only a filter. I'm not sure, of course, it's not like full like folder view functionality, but you do have a visibility of what the folders you have. You can just say, okay, I want to see what's my webinar folder. Let's say whatever assigned was there, that was the actually will filter it. And you can see the filter has a little red cross there. You can click here and we'll remove the filter and it will come back again. So,
oh, see, I thought that was a pomegranate on a martini glass when you had the no, it's a bad thought.
Martini glass, yes. So basically, yeah, today folders are only strictly being used for filtering. Yes, you can assign everybody, you filter it here, and also you can just decide what you want for the filter, and I mean what you want for the folder for each article. Article can only have one folder, but I do understand the need of having a better organizational view and looking by whether you call them categories or you call them folders. But I would rather call them folders, right? They have a very specific one-to-one relationship. One article can be assigned to only single folder. It cannot be assigned to multiple folders. So this is a very strict, and we enforce that. So it's only one article can be assigned to one group, which no folder. But there is no view right now. So one of the options that I was thinking about, and would tell me what you think. So I was just thinking to create two different tabs here. One tab will be, of course, the primary tab, which is you see all your articles here. All your articles will be your primary view, or the main view here. The very first tab is your articles. But the second tab would be folder. But since you have already, right now here's the layout. We have here articles. You have number of the articles that total you have, and the button new. This button is a bright button right in the middle, pretty much of the screen on the top. It's actually it's kind of draw you to create the new article, right?
Yeah, I like that. There's no guessing.
Yeah, no guessing. Yeah, there was only one bright button on the screen. So when you click new, you create new article. Now, if we have the tabs, we can create a tab similar to research, because on research we reserved here two tabs. So the currently documents here on research are listed here, but we have reserved here the keywords because we have already design done. We're just gonna do the design of the keywords view here, but there's not gonna be a keyword research tool. It's about the keywords that you use in the articles for your SEO. So we will show all of them, the one that you used, and we'll show like complete details of where the keywords are being used and what kind of keywords and what kind of score you get for each article. So it's gonna be like a separate view for keywords here, right?
Okay.
But that's in the future. That's more like in a kiosk. But what I wanna say, articles are here. Probably will be the same structure. I will break it down into the articles and the folders. But I just need to come up with the folder view design. So, but yeah, will be like kind of simplified view of folders. When you click on a folder, you expand it and you see all the articles that are assigned to that folder, and you probably will have the quick ability to reassign the folder. But even though you do have now, right? When you click here, you go in the org details, only to have here, just decide what the new folder will be. Currently, this one folder is on interviews. If I drop down and select different one, it becomes in a different folder, right?
Yep. Cool.
Now,
so your thoughts are that when you come into the articles tab here, you'll see a listing of folders, or are you going to make it so that you can choose between seeing everything or seeing the folder view, or both?
No, that will be the first tab will be articles view, just like now.
Right.
And the second tab will be folders view. So you click on the folders and then you see just the folders, but expanding the folder, you will see what kind of articles are there.
Okay, cool.
Like a list of articles.
Right.
You probably can have a quick access to any article from any folder. So for you, just like if you want to have like a better organization, yeah, it's good for organization. There's no doubt.
Yeah, no argument there.
Yeah, no argument. The only one thing is, the more we add here, the more complex it gets. People right now are complaining already about it's too complex. Oh, it's just really complex. Okay. But I run the experiment. For one day, I run this test. If you could see now, it's coming up now, how complex the system is. Here's the survey, right, about the complexity. I've got 19 responses. So when I got this 19 responses, actually it's pretty good. So I have the 5 responses there. Super easy, but actually nobody said super easy. Surprisingly, right? But yeah, here's the average, here's needs learning, and the complex as hell.
Actually, I noticed that yet last night when I was writing. I was like, oh, that's fun. Should I skew the results?
actually pretty good. I'm gonna run some surveys on these specific pages, and because I'm curious, because we have few questions about like research. Should we keep certain things? Should we remove that? So we want to like simplify the system now, because granted, certain things, if it's not being used by like 1%, it not necessarily has to be there. Maybe we can remove it. Even if we spend a lot of time designing and development, it doesn't matter. If it's access and if it's like dead weight, I would rather get rid of that and rather hide it, make it so simple.
Right.
Now the next thing is, one customer has actually brought up a good idea of using having ability of customizing fonts and sizes. So basically you can set up in fonts and sizes in configuration. I will show you our proposed view for the next time when we will implement it. Yes, it's already available, and we do have that right here. And actually, let me show you here.
So now, how did you get this inquiry? How did you get this idea get presented to you?
Yeah, because it's gone through the chat. People contact me with the chat, and they actually asking for the. I mean, things need to be. It's not only using this question mark, because question mark is here. It has a roadmap video tutorials, but if we go roadmap, there is a button ideas there, right? You can submit your idea, but apparently it's a little too far. So it requires an extra click, and I get it. Maybe I should put like ideas as a separate. So we decided that's why we brought up here's a feedback. You give us the feedback. Here it is. You can do your ideas here, just right here. So whatever you want to do, just let us know. We will accommodate. We'll try to accommodate. So here is what the person asked about fonts. They weren't satisfied with the font we have. They wanted to use. They have ability to select the specific font they want. So maybe offering the how about if we do it by the configuration and default. And there are certain fonts that actually better for reading, better for writing. So for that purpose, we are now considering the other fonts that we can use. And here's the proposed layout that we have here in there for the fonts. So here's what we will have, and I will show right now what we are actually offering. So what we will be offering for the fonts. So here's the view, and let me just open it here. And this is what we think it should be for the extra configuration. So we're going to be adding 5 more configurations. So default content font will be added. So it will be like maybe 5, 6, maybe a few, not like all the fonts in the world, but we can just decide which fonts will be there. If you have any suggestions, please go ahead, submit it to us, we can consider. So right now, like Helvetica, the Georgia, the Lata, Montserrat, those are Rabota.
Helvetica, did you say Helvetica?
Yeah, Helvetica, the Rabota. Rabota is a Google font, kind of strict. So those are fonts being considered. We currently have a font Poppins, which is a Poppins being used for everywhere in the app. So this is a primary default font.
Right.
Now, default size for the content in the content and article, default size right now 14. Used to be a slightly lower, was the 13. But we're planning to create this as a like adjustable size. If you don't like that 14, you want to like some people saying it hurting their eyes. So yeah, I get it. So maybe, but the one of the options there, you can just simply hold the control, press minus, you increase the size of the screen, you got bigger font, right?
That's right. Break out the magnifying glass. What was that then?
Now also, another person suggested they want to have the ability to control the alignment of the headers in the publishing. So right now we have default alignment to the left. So but we don't have any configuration, so we decide, okay, we might add the configuration for the header alignment. So you can decide whether align to the left, to the right, to the center. So this is also being added here on the list. Also, the people ask for the default country in the research. So when you do the research docs, some people, a lot of people from different countries, they need to do their research. Let's say for some European country, whatever, any country, you can decide what the country you want to use in research, and you decide what the language. And it's kind of annoying when they need to do it all the time. Every time they create, they need to drop down. Yeah, we get it. So that's why we brought in here, as we're probably gonna put the default country for research, default language for research. So you don't need to do this, like an extra few things, which simplifies the life, right?
Sure. Set it once and forget about it.
Yeah, yeah. So then also we will what we will do is we will add this ability right in a quick header, quick alignment. So this quick alignment will be added something like this way. So we might add a little icon.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's a good one, right? So it's close. It's on the level of the block. I don't want to put it here. I may put it here, but it's not really to the article. It's to on a block level. So on a block
Right.
level, you can actually switch to what you want. You want it in the middle, you can just turn it in the middle. But it's not gonna appear maybe here. But when we publish it on the preview, yes, this is where you will see what the header alignment will be, right?
Very cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is what about the like small things that people ask. So we listen, we try to incorporate. Of course, we have a larger goal right now. We're working on teams. So team or multi-user, or how to say, used to be the name was a virtual assistants.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not gonna be virtual assistant, because virtual assistant, I realize it's kind of limiting functionality. Because you think about virtual assistant, maybe you hire someone in the Philippines. Here's your virtual assistant, and this is it. So they just a lot less of their responsibility. Now you're talking about the teams. Now the team may be somebody who's sitting next to you, and you work together on a certain for a specific client or number of clients, and you constantly doing a job. You're splitting a job. So for that, we will name it as a team. So team functionality is there, and it's coming up, and we actually really. I think I so far have really all the positive reviews. I shown about 10 different people. I spent probably just on the demo alone. Easy, I spent 20 plus hours just
Wow.
on the demos. So because I'm showing and discussing it, we discuss it again. So there's a lot of demos. So people are actually pitching. They give their inputs. I listen. So we keep tweaking, adjusting it. So I think it's coming out really, really nice. And by the way, I'm open if somebody wants to be volunteer to be the how can I say
A beta tester, a guinea pig.
not even the tester. Say they could be somebody who wants to review it and give their way of how they want it. Maybe they don't want it this way. Maybe they want slightly different. I'm okay. I'm open to listen. If you want to see the demo, I'm fine. I can show the demo to anyone who is interested to participate in these adjustments and this kind of development. I'm totally open. So just let's do it together. Just let me know when you open. We're gonna book the meeting at least for half an hour. And I'm sorry, usually it runs even much more. But just because the people wants to stick around, they want to know more, and they ask lots of questions, which I like. I mean, I'm okay to explain and show everything we've got.
Sure. No, that makes sense. And that's one of the beauties of, it seems like there's more customer involvement. There are still places where don't tell us what you want. We're going to tell you what we want.
Yeah. No, I work a little differently, but still, the original first mock-up and the first design comes from me. So because sometimes people don't know what they want, so I need to create the first shot, and then I'll listen what they say. And if they tell me that certain things they don't like, I'll remove it. If certain things they really like, then I'll actually improve it even more. So those things are actually working well so far.
Well, you have to have a target to shoot at. That's what I tell people when I get something. They say, "Oh, we're sorry we made so many comments." They said, "No. It's my job is to give you something to focus on and respond to, and that way I can understand. Working together, we can figure out what is best to meet your needs." And so, yeah, it's a great way, a very collaborative way.
Yeah. And I want that people feel they are part of the development, because it's actually, they would feel good when they see, oh, this is my suggestion, my idea implemented. Yes, I will give a credit to everybody, whoever pitch in. I can even tell who gave me this idea or that idea. So it's great. It's a collaborative process, right?
Oh, hey, maybe in the tooltip when you hover over something, this idea, courtesy of.
Actually, wouldn't be interesting. But maybe if somebody wants to be a part of the team, like work with me on this, and they spend a lot of time, and they made some inputs which translated into design and development. Yeah, you can think of some like I can come up with a virtual team of people who actually participated in development, which is fine. I mean, this is great. I'm okay with giving recognition to people.
Absolutely. You know what? I don't have all the good ideas. That's what. Oh, my favorite though is the old expression. The Dutch fraternity brother's father said one time, and he said, Max told his dad, "Oh, Dad, you're never wrong." And his dad looked at him and said, "That's not true, Max. There was that time I thought I was wrong and I was mistaken."
Yeah. All right. So I think
Sorry, I digress.
I will have in about ready probably to show. We will have a first release of team in about, I would say, week and a half. So this is we need about say 10 days, 10 business days to finish it. I think we will have ready the first release. So when we do the first release, and of course after that we'll follow up releases, follow up improvements. But I think that many people will be impressed with what we have. We'll have a workflow. We'll break down workspaces. We will have the easy responsibility management. We have a full access, full control of read and write access. We have an easy way of on an article level management of whole team and the communication, the issue tracking. So all of this will be incorporated. It's actually pretty cool. I'm really excited to. Every time I show it, I have people actually wow because they like that design, they like that what they see. But I'm pretty excited. I just cannot show it too much, but I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, don't let the cat out of the bag if it's not ready to hunt, right? Oh,
yeah. It's too early yet, but yes, we can say yes. All of this, a lot of features are coming out, which is really really cool. The only one thing I have to warn, and I already said so many times, the team management is not on LTD. It's not on lifetime. It is a monthly subscription. There is no other way around it. So I already gave everything away for all the way up to. There's only 3 codes to reach the highest paid plan, but it's only the operate not on agency. But now on agency level, when you wanna have an agencies, you need a team. For teams, that will be their monthly payments. But it's not huge. So
anyway. No, I think I agree with it. It makes sense. And the functionality, as you showed me, well, it was like 2 weeks ago, I guess we went through that. Very impressive. It's very cool. And I've done some project management.
How did you say that? Is it better than Asana and better than Monday?
Oh, Lord, yes.
So it's like, what I consider is actually every article becomes like a mini project. And you can actually, to create this mini project, it only takes you a few clicks and you create mini project. Assignment will take an extra few clicks, and then overview, right? So agree?
I agree. I mean, I have clients who use Slack, who use Monday, who use Asana, and all of those tools are fine software tools. I don't want anyone to see this. Oh, you badmouth these people. This is better. So
thank you. But we will see. I'm really excited. So I'm looking forward. So maybe in the next 2 weeks from now, definitely we will have the recording of explaining and showing the functionality. And this will be cool, right?
Cool.
So now let's look just quickly. Let's quickly review what's the best now on AppSumo and what's the other like a gift stuff that you can't refuse. I bought something on Amazon due to Black Friday. I just went out. Oh, really? I really love this stuff.
Oh, I know. It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Everybody spends a lot of money, and we get it because it's so tempting. So much good stuff is out there, and once you start buying, it's kind of hard to stop, right?
It is. It's for years I lived in a small community in Northeast Pennsylvania. We were so far out in the woods, it took 45 minutes to get to Walmart. So I just started shopping on Amazon. And, by the time I made up my mind to go to Walmart and look for something, it was sitting on my doorstep from Amazon. So,
Yeah. So I purchased a few of those. So, but some of them, most of them, I mean, I didn't yet test it yet. But on AppSumo right now, there are some really good deals there. But yet to decide. So what I would need. But there's some of that here, and I'm surprised. I don't even see one of my favorites here for today's. This one is a wave video, and actually I had with the wave. I had actually with the co-founder of Wave, I had a recording. So I had an interview. So I asked what was there, how was I mean, how did they do the development, their struggles and everything, and with the team. So yeah, I kind of I was happy to learn that this tool replacing me a lot of other tools, and strange enough, the one of the transcription, even the like audio transcription.
okay.
This one, it's already built in, and actually it looks pretty much like Happy Scribe. I bought the Happy Scribe too, because I do want to have it transcribed there after the meeting is done. I do want to have it transcribed of the video recording,
Right.
but do I need to pay separately for this? Because I think the Wave can do that, and it's yet to see if the Happy Scribe is can actually better than Wave. I think they are on the same level, and now for me is that do I need to pay for extra or not? For now I bought it, but I will verify it. But the only one thing I understand here is that multi-languages, right? This is what
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. How many people, how many countries are using Blogly now?
Oh yeah, it's kind of interesting. This is I haven't counted, but I tell you that easy probably over 100 countries, easy.
Yeah.
Because we have, even though relatively we don't have a lot of customers yet, but we do already enough to say that we have customers over 100 countries. So because I seen in analytics and I see that where the people coming from, this is actually pretty cool. It's not
cool.
just US, right? Even though US takes the largest chunk, but actually it's kind of maybe I'm wrong because some people use the VPN. So when they're in the VPN, you think they are from US, but you never know.
That's true. I use a VPN, and it's amazing what kind of spam I get now. And I get spam in languages I can't read.
Yeah. So some of my favorites, like I said, out of all this, and even surprisingly, I don't even see the Wave on the front page. It's kind of surprising. I don't know. They actually pushing all this. Phrase, well, I have a competing functionality with Phrase. Nice app. I'm not sure if I would, but it's up to people, whatever. But that it's very fancy research. I mean, I have the similar research. So we do in a slightly different way. We actually very straightforward. Just get the top 100, and we let the people just collect the data quickly and easily, and just save it and modify it. Use your research doc as actual working living document. This is what our idea is. Instead of just having that populate and just keep forgetting and constantly looking at the constantly trying to search it. So it's not the point of doing searching over and over again. Just try to create one search and actually work around it and create a really good document that actually covers the whole content that you need, or one search topic.
Yeah.
So, out of this, what do you think? Which one would actually resonate with you? Like I can quickly explain the. Here's the swipe pages. Swipe pages is like creating creating the landing pages, right?
Oh, okay.
I got the Breezy. Breezy is actually quite good. Creates the landing page as well. So I'm not sure if I need to multiply my landing page capability. I can do a lot with even with other software. So I'm not sure this one would work. Hexawatch, monitor web page, and again, this is everything about the monitoring. There's lots of apps coming out about monitoring, SEO monitoring, and monitoring whatever. But monitor is good, but how much of the value? That's the
I don't really have anything I'm monitoring unless I was doing it for a client. And that's so. What is desk?
Yeah, Deskera. It's kind of, I bought this to try it out, so I want to see what is there. But it's basically a task project manager, but it's not just task project. It's actually more accounting, HR, and this as they claim is a CRM. But you cannot do all at once. I mean, if you do lots of different stuff, then it's kind of you washing out, and then maybe you don't really focus on. Focus on one thing and make it really good. But it's kind of, I'm not sure. This one is more about payroll, about HR, and the CRM. I do need the CRM, so just for the sake of CRM, I'm trying them out, so I will see how that would work. The Big Woo, right? Big Woo is a teleprompter. Basically, it's recording the teleprompting. I do have my own separate teleprompter. I bought one app, like a tiny app, which works for the like a teleprompt. On the iOS, it actually works quite well. So if I need a teleprompter, it's teleprompter already built in. But cool. This is actually, it's not a bad. It's actually quite a good reviews. People seem liking it. You can do it like on the phone. Many people like, this. They're sticking out the phone and they're recording themselves. And then you get this, and you get lots of crap on this advertising on the YouTube, right? People say, "Oh, I made a huge, I built the house." Just because I made $10 million in 1 year. Okay, great. Okay, now I'm listening to your video and I'm gonna do exactly what you do, and then I'm gonna be a millionaire too. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I'm always happy to be the person on the backside of the camera. I don't need to be in front of it very much.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing this video, but we're not claiming that making millions of dollars. I mean, those people do, and I'm not putting advertising out there. All I'm just saying, I'm putting my own opinion. I'm open. I want to be totally open and show the way we build the software. And that's my primary goal. We build the software. I need the help of people, and people maybe will be, and I have quite a few people who actually actively work with me, participate, and they really be happy part of the process. And I love this process. The process this is where I get the biggest kick. Software is great. We do have a lots of compliment for the software. But the process, this is what's important. For me, is like, I enjoy every second, every moment. So I'm glad I'm spending a lot of time, but those time is not like I'm working really, really hard and I hate my job. No, I don't hate my job. I love my job. I love what I do. And this is my personal choice when I quit the corporate job and I just start doing it on my own. And even though I took it for 3 years of losses, really big losses. But it's a learning experience.
Absolutely. Hey, so what's this remaster media? What is that?
Well, I think it's a remaster media. This is about audio, but I'm not sure what I need to remaster. Do we need to remaster our voices or what?
Usually they remaster everything, right? Video and audio, or?
It says upload video, audio, and have it quickly, professionally optimized. Well, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm using the TechSmith Camtasia for the video and the Snagit for the capturing the quick. Plus, you know what? I bought this software. I really, I cannot be more happy. This is really cool. The Berry video, right? Was it Berry? Let me see this. This is really good, really good. Also, just like this one, what I showed you before.
Right.
Yeah. Berry. This Berry Cast. I need to write them a review. I do love their software. This is how it works. See, let's take a look. Here's record, and you just quickly start recording any screen, and you can just send it quickly. It's no even time waiting, no delay. You just quickly send the link to anybody. This is really good, and plus, you can even upload your own, and use it as a user. You can use it as like a player. So this is really good. I like that. And plus, there is no unlimited storage. When I look at this is unlimited storage. I do not see any limitations for the storage.
Wow.
And even though I can even have 5 users, there is no limits on the storage. There is no limits.
That's pretty amazing. They must be using the DNA
and You know
start.
what also the best? You know what also? This is when I record, it records pixel to pixel. It doesn't have this. So let's see, like this one. So if I click this one, so let's see if it's gonna come up because I'm now on this. Oh yeah, it came up, right? You see that?
Huh?
See like this. Click full screen recording. Now see it's recording. You see now it's mouse my movements. So this one is doing recording. So done. And this is it. And right away quickly shows up here. This is all recorded, and here is my link instantly.
Holy
And
mackerel.
even here I can actually email it to instantly. So that's just amazing. I mean, and also you don't want to do password protection, no problem. Just set up your quick password, done. And now this is really good. I like it. So the simplicity is there. There is no delay. Really good.
Very nice. Cool.
Yeah, this is something I'm really happy that I bought. I bought for my son as well. He's in the college, so
One of the other things we want to talk about, because it's getting long on the meeting here.
yeah.
One of the things you were telling me about was your mesh system. Like,
Oh, the mesh. Yeah, finally.
from home. And let's talk about that.
Yeah, the mesh. Okay, so I always was pro for the big routers, right? So you buy the best router, so the beams everywhere from one spot. Well, I had a really good router, some kind of Netgear or something, but with all the sticking out antennas. But I have like I'm on like on a 2.5 floors up from my router, so it goes through the few walls, and it's kind of office in a corner of the house. So when I get here, it doesn't get the really good signal anyway. So I just think, okay, maybe I can buy extenders. Okay, extenders. You buy some extender. Well, but it's not native. It's not really good integration. So stuck up this extender, fall off the signal. Then you need to reconfigure. Forget about. So mesh is it's really good. So what I got is this one is a little thing, and I was afraid, should I buy it, because it kind of doesn't have a big name, even though Amazon bought it. Euro, right? Some kind of a weird name, Euro. Okay, sounds like Euro, but
It does.
yeah. But strange enough, this system has no glitches. So if I installed it for like a few days, no glitches whatsoever, just runs. And I installed it, put it in different rooms, and this is it. So it's just one router, tiny one, and it beams. If I close enough, it gets like 600 megabits. I'm now in this office now. I used to get like 100 at the best before. Now I'm getting easy 200 megabits. No problem. So even far away. So this is really good. So mesh is a solution. Now there's only one thing you buy. Which mesh you buy? There are some really expensive stuff, and I decided I'm going to test out less expensive. There are some systems you can buy like $800-900.
Oh,
Yeah, they're too much. Like I'm even afraid to say that. So Ubiquiti or something. Yeah, freaking expensive. It's like $700 for like mesh of 3. Okay, well I'm gonna run what? Is there like a sweatshop here where I'm gonna need to all this like a big manufacturer where I need to put everywhere? No, it's just a house. So all I want just a good reliable signal everywhere. So for me it's like this is a good solution. $180, great, fine. So this works well.
well, I may have to try that because I've got an extender out in the chicken coop, so I can control the door and make sure they're in at night. The chicken coop has more well, no, they don't. The house has more Internet of Thing gadgets, but the coop has got a few. So I tell you what, we should pick up the conversation again and talk more about working from home. And there's things now that if you work behind a corporate firewall, you know what? You may not, attacks, hacks, spam, all that stuff is on the increase because so many people are working remotely.
Yeah,
and
true.
they're pretty sophisticated. They're getting much more so. And so just things you can do to protect yourself.
Yeah,
Talk
and
about that
make more money, right? And make more money.
and make more money. That's right. Don't let anyone take it away after you make it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's.
All right, Tom.
Thanks, Gennady, and Mickey. I think Mickey bailed on us partway through, but
yeah, he was trying to get out, so I didn't let him. But
well, very good. Well, we'll talk again shortly. And,
yeah. Okay, Tom. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, all.
Bye.